Hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft tube tonight. We are stamping with the delicate forest dies. Well, we're not really stamping with the dies, but we're using the dies. Just let me get over to Facebook, make sure I am live and all the things are go, and then I will show. Okay, so it shows me I'm live, and there it is. Yes. So if you are um, on Facebook and you find it difficult to find me, all you have to do is go to um, my Facebook page, and where you see the big round circle with my name in my craft room stamping with Glenda, and then my face is in a big round circle, and it has a red line around it and says live. That's how you know I'm live. Hey, Valerie. So, there's a few other ways to find it, but Facebook is Facebook. So right now, that's a good way. So somebody asked me this afternoon, how do I find you? That's how you find me. Go to now. Let me check if I go to my profile in Facebook. Does it do the same thing? Let me tell you. No, it does not. So you can't go to my personal profile. You have to go to my Facebook page or my VIP group, and it will be there. So tonight is Monday, and it's April the 15th, and it's time to do some stamping. And we're going to make definitely one, maybe two or three quick and easy cards with the delicate forest dies. I did this with my senior group last week, and they loved it. The trick to these dies is using the adhesive sheets. They make the world of difference. So let me just flip you around, and I'm going to get busy. So first of all, let's do the important stuff. Chocolate, anyone? Smarties, high chews if you don't like chocolate. There's Toblerone, sugar-free Werther's, some dark chocolate. Oops, look, somebody ate something and left the garbage in there. There's one or two of the Ghirardelli bunnies left. Lots of chocolate to choose from tonight. Oh, Valerie wants the Smarties. Okay, so I have the draw for Share It Saturday for April the 6th to do tonight. Don't let me forget to do it. And annual catalog. Hi, Lena. Annual catalog. Oh my goodness, people. It's coming. Today's the 15th. The end of the month is the 30th, so 15 days, and then it's the 1st of May, and we get to order from this May. I'm not showing you the inside. I'm just doing a quick. Yes. If you don't have a catalog, don't have a demonstrator in Canada, and would like a catalog, get a hold of me. I'm happy to ship you off one. You will want this one. Okay. There's the card tonight. Now you know what I mean by quick and easy. I've used Meandering Meadows designer paper in behind. So every sheet of this Meandering Meadows will give you a different card. And then I've also used Meandering Meadows to die cut this, because then it gives you variegated and it kind of looks like trees, right? What do you think? Who has these dies? Comment below and let me know who has these dies. So I got the dies. I did not get the stamp set. I know, bad me. Because you don't need the stamp set to use the dies. And I already have Forever Forest. So I'm going to be using this one to finish off the cards, as well as artfully. I forgot it already. The sentiment. Yeah, and I didn't write that one down. But anyways, there's the sentiment. And here's the inside. So I didn't even stamp on the inside of it. I used one of the die cuts so that I could use up some of this 6x6 designer paper. And then I flopped a piece on the back of the envelope, and there's where I used the Forever Forest stamp set. So I have cutouts for, I think, 4. So if we have time, we'll make up to 4 cards tonight using different designer papers. Now, I showed you the stamp set and the dies. There's, yeah, I got four sets cut out. I stamped with old olive and shaded spruce, but that will depend on what designer paper we use in behind. Hey, Nadine. Okay, so I used Meandering Meadow designer paper on that one. So we have lots and lots of different. Does anybody else do this? Get your Meandering Meadow designer papers and put them all together in, like, sort them out in like sheets. Okay, that's what I got in that one, because I've got like 4 or 5 packages I've had of this stuff. So I tend to sort them out and store each sheet together. Then I know how many of each sheet I have when it comes time to prepping for a class. So I'm just grabbing out, one of each of them, and then we'll decide which ones we want. And then I'm going to share, I'm going to share one of the new designer papers called Thoughtful Journey. I have that too. So we can use that as well. Okay, so that should be 12 different sheets. Oh, you're welcome, Valerie. We had so much fun in Powell River yesterday. Oh my goodness, people. It's always a fun time. And lately, how I sometimes am tempted to burst into song when I'm doing my cards and things come to my mind? Well, I can't do it on Facebook because Facebook frowns upon that and they will lock your video down and then you have no sound on your video. But I've noticed lately in my in-person classes, and it happened this weekend in Powell River, that I'm not the only one ready to burst into song. So that's awesome that we are finally coming back to full fruition since COVID. Okay, so we have this one and that one, and these will all make good backgrounds. So the thing with these, where the main focal image is up a bit higher, you cut the bottom off. And oh, look at that one's pretty. This one, see right there, the path won't be centered, but that's okay. This one may be a bit more difficult with the pathway over to the side like that. Okay, so those are the ones from Meandering Meadow. Now, the Thoughtful Expressions or Thoughtful Journey, I forgot to open this package. It's a new one because I've already used some of the sheets on my first pack. This is coming out May the 1st. So I'm just going to get out one of each of these sheets as well. Now I've already got that one and that one, so I don't need those are the 2 I've got here. So we'll put those 2 back because I thought those were probably the best 2 for this. So nobody's got the Meandering Meadow designer paper, or are you just hanging out and don't answer questions? And that's fine too. We can always just hang out together. These 2 and those 2. So there's 48 sheets in here, and oh, that's interesting. There's only 3 of those sheets. There's supposed to be 4 of each. Oh, there's the other one. 4 of each of 6. Right? No, 4 of each of 12. Apparently I can't add today. Math is hard some days. Oh, Wendy has the paper. Yes. Okay, so let's whip through this paper and I'll show you this paper and then we will. Hi, Cindy from Hazen, North Dakota. Okay, I like this one. I think this one will be pretty, but that one is amazing. Of course, they have other sides too, right? Some of them, this one doesn't have as many patterns in it. It has more like a watercolor look. And some of them are up too high to work with what I'm doing. Nadine has the meandering meadow paper. Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh, apparently I got 2 of those out. That's okay. This one, amazing Christmas card. Ooh. That one would be really pretty done with this. And we could use that for one side and that for the other side. Let's just put those off to the side. I might be inspired by that. Oh, my goodness, this paper is delicious. That one would be pretty too. Look at this watercoloring stuff on the other side. Okay, if we do this, I'm going to have to completely change the colors, but that's okay. We can do that. So first of all, let's create one with the meandering meadow. And okay, somebody pick. I have 13 sheets here. Pick a random number and we'll go with that one. And while you do that, I'm going to get the background cut. So the sizes for this are 8.5 by 5.25 for your card base. And I'm using shaded spruce here because that's one of the colors in the Meandering Meadow designer paper. And then I have this, or maybe we'll do a dark one. Maybe we'll do the dark one because you can see what the light one looks like. Let's just flip that around. Okay, and then this piece I'm going to use for the envelope. And I don't know what I did with the piece for the inside, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to die cut this. Now this already has, oh good, people are guessing or choosing numbers. It already has adhesive sheet on the back of it, which is really important with this die if you want it to lay down nice and flat. Now this doesn't cut around the outside, it just cuts the inside part. So it does all this. So you have to have your cardstock, your designer paper cut to size on the outside, and you need to center this. Okay, get some washi tape here and hold it in place so that it doesn't go squiggling off into nowhere while I'm trying to cut it. Okay, we're going to cut this. Okay, so Lena chose 6, Valerie chose 9, and Wendy chose 3. So Lena was the first. I will see what number 6 brings us once I get this die cut. And I'm not die cutting it upside down or anything. It's just the regular normal way, but I am going a bit slower just so I can make sure that it gets itself cut. Now, not all of these holes cut out. Some of them are just, see, there's some here that it just cuts it and around, but it's still attached. So if you want to, you can just pull those up. It's like a 3D thing. Okay, I'll pull this off. And use my brush here. Get rid of all those bits because we are going to make another one. So I am going to need my die clean. There we go. that over there. Get rid of all these bits. And then you take the center piece out, and that still has adhesive sheet on it. So that'll be good to do something with. Cindy says she has the paper and loves it. And I agree, Cindy. Stampin' Up! Has been making some amazing knock it out of the park designer paper lately. Okay, then just use my brush and get rid of those pieces that are hanging in there. That should come out. Now remember, not all of them are going to come out because of those few that are just for show. There we go. It's a little one right there. So the rest of these that you can see that are cut, those just hang out. Those don't get cut off. All right, so there's our die. Now, Lena said number 6. Let's see what number 6 says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So that's what number 6 will look like. That's kind of cool. If I put it over to the side, it'll be different. And if I put it over to that side, it will be different. Okay. Valerie said 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's number 9. That would be that one. And Wendy said 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So tell me, these are the 3 we got to choose from. Here's what number 3 will look like. So 3, 6, and 9. Okay, which one? Number 3, number 6, or number 9? Which one? Val says 3. Oh, hi, Sherry. Sherry says 6. Love them all. Thanks, Wendy. Me too. Okay. Let's go with number 3, and then we'll do number 6. And I'm going to cut it up here like that so that I get as much of that in as I can. I'm going to cut this off first so I have that piece for my envelope. So step 1, you want to cut this down to 4 and just under 4. So it's 4 and 15/16, or 4 if you don't want to work with 15/16. And then this goes to 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/16. Just so it's slightly smaller than the piece that we're layering on top of, then we don't have to really worry about it too much. Okay. Ooh. Wendy said 3, Nadine said 3, and Charlene said 3. Is that what Valerie said? Yes. I forgot which number I'm working on. Oh, well, that's life. Okay, so we have this. They all do look great, Sherry. You are right. And that's why I have such a difficult time trying to decide, and decided that you guys are going to make a decision too. Okay, so we're going to take the liner off. Then the easiest way to do this is to put this upside down with the sticky part facing up, and then take your piece that you're putting on top of it and lay it down, line it up at the bottom and kind of center it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Apparently I cut it too long. but that's okay. I'll just cut that off. There we go. Eh. I made it 5 7/16, and it should have been 5 3/16 because it was 5 1/4, not 5 1/2. That's where the issue is. But it's really easy just to take your scissors and cut that out from underneath. And there we go. That's our card, right? That's it. Put that off to the side. Get some. Ollie says either of the lighter colored papers. Okay, so we're just going to take this. See, this one is blue on the back. So some of them are blue, some of them are green. This paper is just so versatile. This does not have a lot of shaded spruce in it. That's okay. There's that. Now, let me get my package of leftovers. So I have this that I keep in the container as well. So it has leftover pieces that I prepped for classes and then they didn't ever get used. So there's a piece I can use for the inside. Or we could go with something totally different, but that's okay. All right, so for the inside, I'm going to use one of the other dies. So this one cuts out that, but this is not wide enough for that die. So I'll have to use the other one, this one. And then I can stick this on here like this. And this piece of paper that I'm using is 5 1/4 inches wide, and I only need 4. So I'll be cutting that off at the edge. But we'll run this through the machine. And this is another really good way to use up that designer paper. If you've got dies that match whatever you're using, just use them on the inside. That. Now I didn't put adhesive sheet on the back of this because I don't really need it. So I'm just going to cut that. There we go. That's for the inside, and that is going to fit on here like that. And of course it's too long, which is wonderful. It's exactly what I want. So let's get some Tombow on there on the part that sticks up. So tell me, did you have a good weekend? What did you do? I headed over to Powell River on late Saturday afternoon and stayed overnight. We went out for dinner. Had Thai. I think it was Thai. It's confusing because it's Thai in a Vietnamese restaurant run by some other Asian country, but it doesn't really matter because the food was amazing. So that was my week. And then on Sunday we had a lovely class together. We did the Spring Creative Escape. Okay, so there we go. It's all glued down there. I'm just going to find my scissors, trim off that little bit extra there. Man, you guys are quiet tonight. And there's not a lot of you out there. What's going on? I think I'm going to have to change my time. There's too many people that go live at 7 o'clock on Mondays. Yeah, I need to switch it up and switch to Tuesdays instead. There we go. So there's the card, except for the sentiment. As soon as I find the piece of cardstock, I will do the sentiment. There it is. And then we're going to do the envelope. Oh, that can't do the envelope with that one. Oh, no. Okay, and I'm going to stamp with shaded spruce. Happy. Valerie's doing 3 things at the same time. Good for you, Val. Way to be multitasking. Okay, and I have another die from the same die set, and we're going to put it on here, and I want to make it so that I can cut off the end. So we'll just put this on here. Hang on. I got to find another Post-it note chunk. There we are. Run that through my machine. So these are quick and easy cards. The hardest part is remembering to put the adhesive sheet on your card. All right, so let's just give that a little bit of a trim so it's not quite so long. And we'll get, this is going up on dimensionals. Okay, how long have I been here now? And we've got one card done, and it's like 25 minutes in. But I did a lot of explaining at the beginning. Okay, so that brought into my mind the Lucille Ball show. Lucy, you got a lot of splaining to do. That's straight. There we go. And finish it off with some adhesive back. Birds and dragonflies. These are an online exclusive, which means you won't find them in any of our catalogs. You can only see them online, but you can order them anyway. Okay, now let's just whip this piece onto the envelope, and then we'll be done. Well, I didn't stamp the envelope, but you know. And we can go on and shall we? Oh, Valerie did a sympathy card and 2 birthday cards. Oh, Cindy likes using it too, and you're right. It does make, oh, this one's not long enough. Oh, well, too late now. You get the idea, right? This has to be 6 inches or it isn't going to fit. And apparently I've already cut this down, but that's all right. It still has a little bit of the designer paper on there. Okay, and Old Olive, which is another one of the colors in the designer paper, and I'm going to stamp some trees on the envelope. I was going to say, shall we make a card with the new designer paper? There we are. We're done. There's the card. Okay, that's number 2. There's the new paper. Now I have greens already out, which means if I use the same We could use that. Would that work with the... It might. Would it work with that? Or maybe this one, it's got a little bit more of the greens in it. Let's do this one. What do you think? This one okay? Now, if I got a dark, yes, I have. Let's do the dark one. That will work, right? Put that one away. And I cut her out. And we will cut this down. Now, oh, wait, maybe we should die cut first, because then we can see which way we want to cut the designer paper. Good plan. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff open right now for registration, and today is the last day to register for the Spring Creative Escape and qualify for the early bird bonus projects. You can do it in person. You can do it virtually. You can join me in Powell River in person, or you can do it on your own using the video tutorials. If you live outside of Canada, there is a tutorial only option available for you. Okay, let's get that. Pop the center out. So if you just go to the description of this video, there is a link to my link tree, and that has links to whatever events I have open for registration at the time that you click on it. So it changes all the time. So if you're watching this as a repeat in a month or two, give it a click and see what classes I have available when you're watching it. Okay, we're getting there. And of course, there's also my Trusty Tools class that registration closes for that on the 20th. So you still got a few more days. Okay, so let's decide up here or over here, down there. No, I like the trees. Okay, to the left or to the right? Which one looks better for you, to you, the left or the right? And while you're deciding that, I'll stamp the sentiment and get that done. If I can find the paper. No, there's paper somewhere. Now I'm going to clean my stamp. Now we'll just use shaded spruce the way we did last time. Okay, we have right, left, left. Okay, we have 1 vote for right and 2 votes for left. Give that a die cut. And apparently we're going to be using the left-hand side. So I will cut that. There we are. Whip that through. See, the hardest part of this card is deciding your papers. And this, we're going to use the left side. So we're going to cut this down to 1 little bit less than 4. And then flip it this way and do one little bit less than 5 1/4. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. I love it. Oh, Holly says right. And I already cut my designer paper, Holly. Okay, take off the liner, lay it down. Make sure that my paper's going on the right direction. We want the up is up and the down is down. Just going to line it up the very edge, put one finger on it, lay it down over top, and then let's just take the block and make sure it's attached really well. Oh, look at that. Oh, that worked out really good. I love it. Good choice, people. Put my adhesive on here. Now, you could pop this up if you wanted. And you could layer it so many ways. Okay, the sentiment, bit of trimming on that. Looking for my dimensionals, which of course are hiding. And I'm using big ones here because they go faster. So, who's had a look at the new catalog and what do you think of it? You like the new catalog? I love it. I can't wait for the 1st of May to order some new stuff. And add our birds. And our dragonfly. And we're done. We're done. Now this one, I think I'm just going to put this piece of designer paper down at the bottom and give it a little bit of a, because this is a little bit smaller than 4, because it was 1/16 less than 4. Then I'm going to leave a little bit at the bottom as a frame. Like that. There we go. Let's see how this is. I've decided when I use 6x6, I'm going to use every piece of the designer paper if I can at all. Now we can put that inside. Like that. And I'm going to grab an envelope. There's card number 3. What time is it? Do we have time to do card number 4? Oh, look at how pretty that is on the other side that I didn't use. Okay, so I was going to use this here on the envelope, but I don't think it would look any good because it's sideways. So how about if we just stick it on here? Let's do that. Okay, I need this. Okay, which side should I use? Tell me, should I use the pink side or should I use the green side? Not super happy with parts of it. Need to take a picture of some of the stamps to see what the sentiments say. Yes, some of them are quite small. I agree. But don't forget, you can always go online and look at them too. And on the 1st of May, on my blog, there will be a link to the catalog online, and you can go and look at it there and blow it up a bit. Green, says Lena. Okie dokie. Lena's on the ball with her decisions tonight. There. And then if I put this here, whoops, uh-oh. Run that right along the edge of the envelope, she says, as it sticks to the envelope. I also encourage you not to get rid of your current 2 catalogs, because the stuff, the pictures of the products, the stamp sets and stuff in the new catalog, if they're teeny tiny, that means that they are encore, which means they are continuing on from a previous publication. And so if you keep your current cards on or catalogs, you'll be able to look at them in there too. Okay, now I've got this leftover piece. What would happen if I die cut? How big is this? How big is this? Oh, darn, that's not going to work. I want to use that die so bad and I can't. But we can use this one. What happens if we put this down here? Because you know, I said I want to use all my bits, all my pieces of designer paper. So let's cut this out and put it on the front, and then we'd use that part too. I don't know about you, but I don't like having leftover pieces of designer paper, because then I just have to store it. That'll be cute. Okay, let's get some green on there, or some glue. I'm reading the comments, and instead of saying glue, I said green. Good Lord. Okay, so we're going to make another one. Let's see if we can do different colors with a different pattern of this paper. Okay. This up. Put this on here, right down at the bottom. And because I use Tombow, I can slide it around till I get it where I want it. And push it down. There we go. And I have just a little teeny tiny bit left. And if I wanted, I could take that die. Where is it? Flip this over and cut this out and have a piece to slide in behind there. Would work, except that's a little bit on the short side. So I would say that's too small to use. Okay, so there's card number 3. There's card number 2. And here's the original card. Not bad. What time is it? 1:45? I wonder if we can get another one built. Where's those beautiful purple pink pieces I wanted to use? These ones, blue. Okay, I want to use that one. And I don't think that'll be enough of a contrast. Have we got, oh ho ho ho. Yep. Okay. We're going to whip this up. I'm going to cut this to 4 by 5 1/4. And we'll die cut. Oh, Got to get some adhesive on this, and I think I already have a sheet ready to go. I do. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Don't even have to cut it. It's already prepped, ready to go. We're giving up the lovely thistles on the other side, but that's okay. That's okay. I have more. And you know what? I can order more. I managed to get 2 packages of this in my pre-order. Okay. There's a couple of pieces left in here, and I have to get them out. So this week, I have a really cool fun fold for you on Thursday in the VIP group for Thursday Thoughts, my fun fold. I hope you can come over there and join me at 7 o'clock on Thursday night, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Okay, die cut this out of this gorgeous purple piece. And of course, I also have all those inside pieces that we could use. Oh, I didn't put those plates in there properly. A brush. I don't know why I don't have my foam mat here ready to use when I do this. That would only make sense, right? Okay. So we got this piece in the center here that we can use as well for die cuts. I could use that big one out of there. You know, the one I haven't been able to use yet. Let's just pop these out. Most of this will, uh-oh. I didn't. I did. You know what I don't know what happened. Why did this, I forgot to take the liner off of this. Apparently there was another liner piece on there and I didn't get it off. So let's see if this is going to work. That's what happens when I get rushing. I mess up, but that's okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. Life as we know it. Life in my craft room. Today I was making cards for the Summer Creative Escape. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this one's going to say Merry Christmas. There's that. And there's no, I like the left-hand side at the bottom. Okay, so let's just 1/16 less than 4 and 1/16 less than 5 1/4. Keep those pieces out. And get the liner off here. What a mess. Yuck. Okay. Got a bit of a liner here to pull off yet. Kathy Jean, this designer paper is scrumptious. You will want to get some of this. Everybody needs to get it. So be prepared. It's coming. 1st of May. Oh, I'm sticking to this. Okay. We're going to lay this on here like this. And oh, look at this, people. A little bit of glue hanging around, but I'll fix that with my glue eraser. Look at this. Now I will have to find a Christmas sentiment to put on this. What color should my card be? Should it be the purple or should it be blue? I'm thinking blue. Okay, let's find out what colors. To find the package first. There it is. Color is the blue. Boho Misty Moonlight. Let's put it on Misty Moonlight. Just grab a piece and an inside piece and an envelope. Oh yeah. Blue it is. Boho would have been good too, or balmy would have been good too, Lena. Okay, adhesive. I don't have my Christmas stamps out, so I can't put a Christmas greeting on here, but I want this to be my very first Christmas card of the year. This would look nice on Blackberry Bliss too. And then we have those snowflakes. The adhesive back snowflake. Oh, I hate it. Don't you hate it when you get these little bits that stick to your finger and they drive me around the bend? Holly, you're right. Blue it is. Okay, the inside now. I'm going to see what will happen if I cut out this, not that one. No, I want to use the big one that I haven't been able to use yet. Will I be able to? Not quite. So instead, I've got an idea. So just hang on to use this. And if this doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to cut this because I think I should check this first. Yeah, it's not. It's too short or too thin. But that's okay because I'll do this and then we'll just piece that other one underneath it. Think of all those people that didn't join us tonight and what they're missing out. If you are enjoying my video, please hit those emojis and share it with your family and friends, your Stampin' friends, because this is on my public page, so it is shareable. When it's inside my VIP group on Thursdays, it's not shareable, but this one is. Okay, so I got this cut. And snip this off. There we go. And then this one, show you what I want to do with this. I'm just going to cut this off like that. And then we can take this and put this here, right on the edge, like that. And see how cool that will be inside? That's not the inside. This is the inside. Okay, so this will put on this side here, like that. And then this one will put on here, like this. What do you think? Awesome? I love it. Holy man, I like that. Okay, we don't need this big long thing here because that's all going to get covered up anyways. And I'm going to cut that off after I get it on the inside. Now, because I did this, I don't have that piece to put on the envelope, but that's okay because I will stamp something exciting. Now, this, I'm going to get a little bit of adhesive and just put this in like that. Oh, there's still a bit of a liner on there, so let me just grab that off, maybe. Voila. Ah. Okay, so now adhesive mullet won't stick without adhesive. That. And some glue on the other ones that don't have the adhesive sheet on there. So they stick down. And then all I have to do is find Merry Christmas or wait until Merry Christmas or turn it into a birthday card. All options are on the table at the moment. That goes down there like that. There, like perfecto. Okay, just trimmy. And put it inside. And we're done. Card number 3. Not bad. Look at that. It made it in under an hour. Of course, this one doesn't have a sentiment on it, but you can excuse me for not having a sentiment. Now that I should get the snowflakes out. We can see what they would look like. I won't put them on because I haven't really decided if this is going to wait till Christmas or if it's going to be a birthday card. But we have adhesive back snowflakes that are left over from Christmas, and they are still available because they're an online exclusive. We could put some white ones on there. One, 2, 3. Ta-da! Oh, got a mess. Got a couple of nice pieces for the envelope. We'll just they're not long enough, but that's okay. I have this. I can put this on. Okay, pretend I put this on for the envelope, okay? So there's that one. And its envelope. Do you like the snowflakes on there, or do you think they look hokey? Maybe that one's in the wrong spot. One, up. Put that one up there. You like the snowflakes? I think it's cool. Nope, don't have your address, Val. I'm so bad. Okay, so there's card 3, card 2, card 1, and the original one. Oh no, which one was the original one? This one is the original. And you know how I can tell it? Because it's already got my stamp on the back of it. There we go. We did it. We did 3 cards tonight. Thanks, Janet. Thanks, Lena. Tree in front on envelope. Yes. Yep. That one's going to go right there like that. That'll be the envelope for this card. Okay. Thanks, Kathy Jean. Nadine says, but she does have mine, Val. Oh, you guys are fun. Okay, let's get the draw done for Share It Saturday. I have to find my computer though, because man, things are buried. Tonight was a perfect night. Look at all the cards we got done, right? And every single one of them is different. Holly says, I think I may make a stack of these just to have on hand and add the sentiment later. That would be smart. That would be very smart, Holly. Thanks, Wendy. Valerie says, not fair, Nadine. That's fun. How fun is that, eh? Nice. Okay. I am going to make sure my duck race is still set up. And let's go over here. I'm going to take you. I got to take it down, so I'm just removing you. Okay. We're going to do a duck race tonight for Share It Saturday. I got to get my list here so I can write down who the winner is. Then I don't have to go back and watch my video. Right. So you guys stamping this week? The pink without the snowflakes could be a sympathy card. You're right. It could, Kathy Jean. It very well could be a sympathy card. I agree. Would be a good idea. Okay. I'm going to go here. Then I'm going to go here to the duck race. There we go. And it is for Share It Saturday for April the 6th. And I got 18 seconds and we'll see who the winner is. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And here comes Lena coming out on the lead. And Eddie is in there too. Come on, Eddie. I can't tell who look at this, Connie. Look at Connie just screeching to the finish line. Connie. Well, there you go. Didn't see that one sneaking up from the rear end. Congratulations, Connie. Connie's number 4 card is the winner of tonight's Share It Saturday draw. Congratulations, Connie. That's so I love the duck race. It's fun. Yes, congratulations to Connie for winning. And don't forget, all you need to do is be a part of my VIP group. Every Saturday at 8:00 a.m. Pacific time, I post a post and then I pin it to featured, and it's for the Share It Saturday for the week. So you just go in there, put a picture of your card in the comments, and then in 1 week, or maybe longer if I'm away, but in 1 week, I do a Share It Saturday draw. And somebody wins a free card from me and a gift, some retired embellishments. And I can do it whether you live in Canada or whether you live in Australia or the US or anywhere in the world. I can send my card and a little gifty for me to say thank you for sharing your projects. I love seeing all the cards that you guys are coming up with. And if you don't make a card, show a scrapbook page, show a 3D project. We love to see them all. Well, thanks so much. If you watch this live with me, I appreciate you being here. If you're catching the replay, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're watching it on my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe over there to hit that subscribe button, and it will tell you when I go upload all of my videos. And I upload 2 or 3 a week. So I will see you on tomorrow night. If you're part of my Creative Escapes group, I'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30. I can't remember what time I'm going live tomorrow, but I'm going to be stamping a card using Under the Moon, which is one of the featured stamp sets in our Summer Creative Escape. Hi, Marlene. Marlene says the dies are my most favorite of all, and the DSP is out of this world. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you, Marlene. So join me in Creative Escapes tomorrow night. Now, if you're not part of that group, just head over there. It's Creative Escapes with an exclamation point at the end, and I will approve you, and you can join me in some live stamping tomorrow night. It'll tell you in the group what time I will be stamping, because I really can't remember whether it's 7 or 7:30. You're very welcome, Kathy Jean. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Stamp and smiles. Bye for now.